This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sects of time. This lesson is going to be entitled, "And I will make a man more precious than what? Fine gold." All right? Because in these last sects of time, the sons of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, under Yahweh Shai, the hopeful elect, all right, are being brought up from this lower state that we're in, man. And this is just inspired by a video that Apostle Gabar did, going into that we are being made into that fine gold, man. All right? And ultimately, we are low in this society at this point in time. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai is going to lift us up from this estate, man. Lift us up from this hell, man, from this captivity, and deliver us. This is Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. And that's ultimately going into Esau Edom, but that vibration has the chokehold on the inhabitants thereof, man, specifically the women in this society, man. They take upon that pride mindset because of the benefits, of the crumbs, or the goodies of Esau Edom that they've been given, man. And the men have caught the lower end, or the short end of the stick here in America, which is no end, man, which is a dead end for the so-called for the so-called Native American, Latino, Negro man on this side, with the Israelite man, okay? This society is full of traps, snares, that keep us from being productive, man, all right? We try to set ourselves up to set steps in the proper direction, but this society and the way it's set up, it just sets us up for failure, man. All right? And specifically, the Israelite man is always the last hired, all right? The first fired. Because as the apostle was going into, these women, they're given to the system to be manipulated, man. Okay? But this is Isaiah 13:11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. That's right, man. And that's precious, man. That's like, they have these commercials, and they'll say, okay, a bag of chips is $2.99, a bottle of water is $3.99. But this moment is priceless, man. That's likened onto the elect, man. We're gonna be made more precious than fine gold, and you can't put a value tag on that, man. All right, you're not gonna be able to buy us, and that's how the Most High is gonna set us up, man. We can't be bought. Okay, we're more precious than fine gold, man, and that's what we're gonna be raised up to, like the scriptures say. Get it real quick. This is 1 Samuel 2:8. It says, he raised up the poor out of the dust, right, out of confusion at low estate, and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill. Right, man, that's likened on to us, man. It tells you in the book of Luke, Lazarus and the rich man, all right, and these dogs licking our sores, man. That's likened on to the nation of Israel, man, specifically the male, man, all right? That's who the society seeks with pleasure to put down, man. All right, whether it be your character, whether it be your so to speak face card. All right, let's get that real quick. Your reputation, you know. Let me get in the NLT. 1 Samuel 2:8. He lifts the poor from the dust and the needy from the garbage dump. Ooh, from hell, man. From hell, man. He lifted up the needy from hell, man, from slavery. And that's us, man. We're in a state of slavery, in a state of hell, but we're transitioning into being made more precious than fine gold, man, through that fiery trial. And our enemies that are naysayers and doubters and that are scoffers against this word, specifically Esau, Edom, and under him you have the so-called Israelite woman, man, because she's been given benefits, all right, for the society, like the scriptures read, Jeremiah 31:22. A woman shall compass that of a man, all right? And they've completely devoured up the image of the Israelite man in the society, but the Most High is going to cleanse our image with his image, all right? 1 Samuel 2:8 in the NLT, he lifts the poor from the dust and the needy from the garbage dump. He sets them amongst princes, placing them in seats of honor. Ooh. So we're going from the garbage dump to being amongst princes and in the seat of honor. It says, for all the earth is the Lord's, and he has set the world in order. That's right, man. And Yahweh Shai is coming back to set the world in order, man. With that fire, with that hot anger, with that indignation, man. All right? This is back in Isaiah 13:12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than a golden wedge of Ophir. And notice it says, man. All right? Because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he deals in the tabernacle of men. We know this. Right? Get it real quick. This is Lamentations 4:1. It says, how is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. And that's talking about the Israelite man, the men of the Lord, man. We're the ones that go out, all right, and teach the word of Yahweh Shai, man, the testimony. And are going to become those pillars in the temple, man, those stones, those lively stones. All right, it says the precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. Comparable to fine gold. Makes the precious sons of Zion to that fine gold. So now we know when the Most High starts making men back to their seat, okay, their proper seat, making them more precious than fine gold. All right, you're going to know that they came out of the nation of Israel, man. All right, it says, how are they esteemed as earthen pitchers, the work of the hands of the potter? Because as scriptures tell you in Hosea 8:8, all right, Israel has become basically a vessel within there is no pleasure, man. And the Most High is gonna set us in our orders. Hosea 8:8, Israel is swallowed up. Now shall they be among the Gentiles as a vessel wherein is no pleasure, man. And that vessel wherein is no pleasure is where we are in America right now, man. We don't take pleasure in the society, and the society doesn't take pleasure in us. They put us last, man. And in exchange, we put the society last, man. All right, because this is not our rest, like the scriptures tell you, man. Okay? Get this real quick. So we just got to keep the faith and hold on, man. And I'm going to get that one real quick in the NLT, Lamentations 4:2. See if there's anything before I move on. Lamentations 4:2 in the NLT. See how the precious children of Jerusalem, worth their weight in fine gold, are now treated like pots of clay made by a common potter. Right, man. We've become dim in this society, man, due to the feminist movement, the BLM movement. All right, these different religious groups, man. Okay, and specifically the benefits, welfare, WIC, Section A, all right, food stamps, okay, income tax, those benefits that Esau, child support, okay, and the list goes on and on. Those benefits that Esau Edom has given on to this woman, all right, for her to take that seat. And like the apostles going into, you have an average woman out here. Average woman might not look worth of nothing. She's still considering herself over you, man, because the way the society is set up. All right, our worth is not displayed in this society, man. Yahweh Shai said it himself. All right, he said, if this kingdom was of mine, then my servants will fight. We're fighting for a kingdom that can't be seen on this side. So the Most High is going to raise us up, man. fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall. That's right, man. So we're going to be tried in order to get that rank that's more precious than fine gold in these last sections of time. It's not going to come easy. So it's going to come by a way of faith, having faith in these words and applying them in these last sections of time, man. That's how we're going to be made precious. Treating ourselves as precious. All right, not defiling our temple, man. All right, and not being defiled with these other idols, man, and not bowing to this image ultimately, man. In our hour of temptation, we're going to be made perfect, man. And our worth is gonna go up overnight, like brother was going into. Like this society here, you have the prices are inflating. All right, the society is going to but as the society decreases, our worth is increasing, man. So just wait our turn, Akim. Lord, when this message was edifying, a man shall be made more precious than what? Fine gold. Call Haloyim Yahweh B'Hashem Harashak Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, my teachers who rule well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sections of time. Kwam Yashala, Abba Shalom.